about another video of Dead by Daylight. My name is Cubeproductions. Today we're using Skull Merchant, as always, using a really interesting build where basically we're going to try and kill survivors by making it really hard for them to play the game by using meta perks. We're going to use Corrupt Intervention first. Very simple. At the start of the game, the 3 furthest gens from us are automatically blocked for 2 minutes. Unless a survivor is down, then they get unblocked. We have Hex Undying, basically, to protect our Hex totems. This perk will basically sacrifice itself in order to protect another Hex totem if it were to get cleansed. We have Score, Choke, Pain, Resonance. Very simple, you know what the perk does. Hook a survivor the first time on a Score Choke, and they automatically will make the gym with the most progress lose 20%, and start regressing. And then last, we have Hex Blood Favor, the Hex person I protect. Every time we injure a survivor by any means, every single pallet 13 minutes away from that survivor, we block for 15 seconds. We have Brand New Generator, makes survivors oblivious when they are hit with claw traps. And lastly, we have Supercharge to make claw traps last longer. Normally I use different add-ons, but I want to be something different because I never do this with Skull Merchant, because after her nerf, it's different strategies is how I try and play her to make her more fun and interesting. But today I feel like being more, not really mean, but more like meta, because meta is the way you win sometimes in Dead by Daylight, sadly. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get straight to the game so I can show you how great Skull Merchant is even after her nerf. This video is also going to be a little bit of a a little bit of a update to the channel, because even though I haven't gone for a long time, most of y'all know I'm gone so long. I'm in college, you know how it works. But I also want to talk about a few things I'll be doing with the channel in the future, because the Houndmaster just came out, a really cool killer. So I'll be making videos with the Houndmaster. I will also be, of course, uploading regular Skull Merchant Dead by Daylight videos, and I will also be making videos for Paper Mario 1000 Year Door and other games that I feel like playing as well on the channel. So please stay tuned for that. Of course, if you haven't watched my Paper Mario 1000 Year Door gameplay, make sure you watch it. I know it's a completely game than Dead by Daylight, but it is a really good series, and I recommend that you actually watch it if you are going to enjoy something different than the normal Dead by Daylight content I post on my channel. But anyway, let's get to the game so I can show you again how great Skull Merchant actually is after these nerfs.
Interesting.
And of course, like usual, even when I leave for a long time, I always come back to Mount Ormond. I hate this map. But anyway, on Mount Ormond, we're going to see the generator first from us that are blocked, obviously, and we're not going to go near those because what's the point? So we're going to set up our little web, because even though Skull Merchant is not really, that good right now, she is still a trap killer, so I have to place down my drones as traps. I get one scan immediately. Don't get a speed up, by the way, even though the game literally says that I should get a speed up after I put down a drone and someone gets scanned in 5 seconds, but whatever. So I'm putting another drone down here so I can hopefully get a second scan. I get a second scan. Now I'm going to try and go after one of these guys. It doesn't really matter who I go after. Preferably the guy who already has, lock-on stacks on him. I want to hit this guy. He can't down the pallet. And now this pallet right here is completely useless because it's in the range. Put more drones down so I can hopefully get more scans. Hopefully I can get at least 2. And he realizes there's no way he's going to go anywhere, so he goes to this pallet. I'm going to try and mind game it. It surprisingly didn't work. This girl's like, oh, I thought you were going to let me just do the generator. So they do my first totem, which is not surprising. So now I'm going to go after him. I don't get, because of the fact that I hit that girl earlier, I do get to redo my Hex totem. And now he is down. By the way, sorry if I sound a little, I don't sound sick, but if I cough or something, I'm going to cut that out. But my throat is a little sore at the moment, so I'm kind of mad. But anyway, I want to hook him right there. The issue is I hooked him right next to the Hex totem, so someone can easily do it. But it's kind of fine because I expect them to do my totems anyway, so I'm not really that worried about it. Also, I noticed, I don't know, let me know in the comments how MMR works. I don't really know, but I'm pretty sure MMR is based on the killer you play and not based on your actual rank. So for example, I play Skull Merchant the most, so I'm going to fight against the best survivors at my level. But if I play someone like Plague, a killer who I don't have like really almost any games on, I'll be fighting against less experienced people. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Now I could be wrong, of course. This girl's gonna get stuck on the wall. I'm gonna down her. I don't exactly know what she was trying to do, but right here they're gonna rescue him. I'm pretty sure they're gonna immediately do the the totem, because it's right next to them. And I'm not using Hector of the Hunt, even though Hector of the Hunt is really, really good right now. There we go, the totem. Hector of the Hunt got buff. I actually do have a Hex build coming for, I believe, Skull Merchant and actually the Houndmaster. So subscribe for that if you want to see that, of course. You can get notified. I also plan to, I also plan to make more interesting builds with Skull Merchant. It is a lot harder with Skull Merchant because Houndmaster is like really, really good, and Skull Merchant is not good at all. Well, I'm not saying she's really, really good. It's more like Houndmaster has 2 really good things about her that make her better than Skull Merchant. she chases people faster and downs them faster and everything like that. This guy's gonna just try and stay here. I'm trying to mind game, even though I don't know why I'm doing this because it's not gonna work. That pallet is like the perfect check spot where he can see me on both sides and he can easily figure out where I'm coming from. But I'm gonna try and go after him anyway because I know he's injured, so it makes more sense to try and get a skull merchant snowball situation than it does to try and let him live. He's not gonna make a pallet in time. But I see this girl on this gen right here, so I'm like, yeah, no. And she realized that and gives me another free hit, even though she literally saw me. It's kind of funny. She really wants that gen completed. So right here, I'm going to get rid of this drone and place one here after I get rid of this one. Hopefully that way she'll try and, vault the window instead of, well, she'll try and do the drone instead of vaulting the window. That's the plan. This guy should not have decisive. And we're going to hook him on the Scorcher. Using all our Scorcher residences really early. We already hooked him on one, so he's already close to dead. One thing I sadly have been not really resorted to, but like, notice how that drone, by the way, is not turning because the behavior hates Skull Merchant and they can't fix bugs. I hear her injured. I just wonder where she is, so I'm like, where are you at? She's going over here, and then she's gonna go towards this really unsafe area. I'm gonna scan her, get my speed buff because the game actually decided to work correctly, and there's no way she can make the window or anything, so she's going to die. I kind of wish I had Surge, but it's fine. I actually do really well. Normally my games don't go this well because Summer is bad, and like I said before, I don't want to keep saying he's bad, but what I mean by that is like, for me, the main issue I have is that if I don't snowball really early or get someone killed really early in the game, like notice how the second guy, can't remember his name, but the second guy, he is dead on hook right now. If I kill him, I'll be in a really good position, but I don't like tunneling. But I noticed like with Skull Merchant, especially, I need the tunnel. If I don't tunnel, I lose. I have to tunnel. I'm gonna hit this girl. She's gonna, of course, try and protect that guy with her life. But I have to tunnel this guy, and I don't get a speed buff even though I literally turned the drone, so I'm a little confused. Like, okay. So he's gonna go towards really unsafe pallet. I'm going to actually end up going the wrong way, but luckily for me, he didn't try and like go back to the pallet again. I know I can hit him before anything else. We're gonna hit him right here, and hopefully he does not have this on his strike, and no one tries to save him on this pallet. And luckily for me, he does not have a touch rate, but I'm back at the game, and I accidentally looked at someone who had a flashlight. So now I gotta chase this guy all over again. He gonna go up the stairs where the pallet is like really safe. But I have to tunnel him because I want to actually kill people. And if I don't do this, I'm not gonna win. That girl gets claw trapped, by the way, so now I can see like where she is. I'm gonna try to move this drone and hit him, but he's like, nah. So I'm gonna have to chase him from the building again. But luckily for me, he went back towards this really bad pallet. There's no way he's gonna mind game me on this because it's just really bad, and then we're gonna hit him. And this time we're making sure we do not get flashlight saved. I'm gonna turn this way. And I see that girl got hit by my cloud trap, which means, well, hit by the drone, so I know exactly where she is, and now he's dead. Now again, do I like playing like this? Not really, but maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, like I said. But let me know in the comments if y'all also sometimes have to tunnel now to kill people. Because like I said before, it's like when you have an underpowered killer, you have to use the annoying stuff to kill survivors sometimes. I'm not gonna put a drum right here yet because I know she's gonna revault the window. But she has nowhere to go, but then I realized the pallet right there. So I'm like, okay, never mind, she does have somewhere to go. So right here, she's gonna try and continuously go on the pallet. I know I can hit her before she vaults it, so I'm gonna hit her. Break this. And we're going to hook her on a score trick right here, even though I already used the score trick, but I'm still gonna hook her anyway. And I believe the only person I haven't hooked on a score trick is actually the last guy. There we go. I like the fact that we only have one perk, by the way, but the reason why this build is so good is because the whole point of it is to try and get early chases and win those chases. I cannot damage the generator for some reason from the side, so yeah. Okay, behavior. That's funny. Oh yeah, and then someone called me miserable. I forgot about that. Someone called me miserable because I tunneled him out the game. I'm like, yeah, another reason why I don't tunnel people because I don't care about the hate speech, honestly. It's more like I don't like tunneling people in general, but in that situation I have to. So like, you're gonna die. Sorry. It's just funny because I don't really get that many matches very often, but in this situation it was kind of funny how I got. So I tunneled him out the game, and he's like, well, I don't really even tunnel. I hooked him once, hooked someone else, hooked him again, hooked someone else, I believe, and then hooked him again. So. Well, at the end I did say I definitely was tunneling him. I definitely also knew for sure. I heard him get cloud trap, so I knew he was going back over here. The pallet's already gone here, so I know he can't really use it. So I'm trying to zone him out on this direction, that way he can't go back to window. There should be a window right here. He can make it probably. Yep, he did. Sad days. I didn't want him to make that, but he did. Now he can go over here towards this really annoying pallet that's definitely still up. If he should have dropped it immediately, but he's not going to drop it immediately. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Even with my speed buff and him being slowed down, he's still going to be able to loop me here because Scrum Merchant is bad. Unless, there we go, this girl's gonna like use her body blocking skills, and I'm like, oh, that's fine. But I'm hoping I can cloud trap both of them, and I do actually. This girl's gonna get cloud trap, he'll do the pallet. She's not gonna vault it surprisingly. So I'm gonna go after the other guy instead, because I realize now, when two people are on a loop, the loop is worse, as you can see. So now I'm gonna go after this guy. I believe he's a flash? I could be wrong. I don't remember, but I'm gonna go after, I was gonna go after him, but now, you know what, I'll just go after you instead of hook you. Two people down the hook, by the way, so that makes me happy. And now we know exactly what the last guy is, so yeah. This should be the first game of the video. It's really, really simple game. Basically, the strategy is called kill one person, win the game. The score merchant snowball, that's what I call it. I like that. But yeah, like I said before, I don't really like tunneling. It's just, you got to sometimes. The game literally puts you in a situation where if you're playing this killer, you gotta do it. Not even this killer, honestly. It's a Dead by Daylight problem, where it's like, if you're losing, you can tunnel from the beginning of the game anyway. But, like, I knew that if I didn't kill that one guy, I would have lost the game. Because he would have had the ability to do all the generators, they would have 4 people left, and I was like, nope. I guess he swings at me. Well, I swing at him and I miss. I was gonna break the pallet, but then I was like, I can still see him, thanks to my, radar. But then I was like, you know what, I'll try and look for the hatch. But he ends up running for his life, and he's gonna probably find the hatch before I do because he's literally so far away. And the hatch almost, not always, but the hatch likes to spawn next to the super shack a lot. So he's running straight towards the shack, and the hatch is right there. And I'm like, okie dokie, I guess you can have it. Not that I could have done anything about it anyway, but this is funny. But yes, that guy called me a miserable person, which is kind of funny. I guess it's miserable to play a video game. Who would have thought? But anyway. That was the first game of the video. I love getting hate mail. I love getting hate mail. I can put it in the thumbnail and be like, ha. But it's just funny because I'm like, I don't really care. Call me that. I'm still going to play Scrum Merchant no matter what. It's just funny. Welcome to the game. Okay, for the second match of the video, we're going to be playing on the game. This map is not that bad for Scrum Merchant, but again, like usual, I have to basically get a snowball at the beginning of the game, and I have to down someone and kill them before I can actually play. Because a 3v1 is much better than a 4v1. Very simple logic. It makes sense. I'm gonna put the drum right here. That way I can hit everyone around the entire thing. Then we're gonna go towards the drums over here. I'm just gonna pray basically they don't find my totem immediately because even though I have 2 totems, I was gonna pray they don't find one of them. Well, sorry, both of them. Finding one is okay. Finding both is not okay. So as a result, we're gonna go over here unattainable. I should have grabbed him, but the game was like, well, you not. No. Because he saw me at the last possible second, and he was like, oh, right here I'm going to go after this guy. I know he has sprint burst because it was obvious, but he can't use any pallets, so it doesn't really matter where he goes. So we're going to hit him. And then my first totem gets destroyed. I'm like, that's fine. Guys, on the second one. He falls down. And then I down him because he got stuck on the wall. So as a result, he's going to get a quick down. And we have someone else injured already. Now all I have to do is pray they don't find my other totem, which they probably will because the game hates me. And then we are going to proceed to kill all the survivors. So notice how he is the first person hook. I don't believe I even tunnel anyone. Of course. With my totem. Break that wall because I hate walls. I don't remember if I even like what happened in this game, to be completely honest, because this game was so long ago. I record a lot of videos, by the way, and then I just don't have time to edit them because of college. I hear someone behind me, so I go turn around, and there's someone behind me, and I'm hoping this drone will hit them. So I do not get a scan, even though literally they were right next to the drone, which is kind of funny. So there should be, you know, no power right here, so I'm gonna hit him. Sadly, I do not have, Dwight is gonna get injured, but I don't have my perk anymore, so yay. I'm gonna loop him this way, because I'm pretty sure he can't make the pallet now if I loop him like this, but I got stuck on something, so I'm like, please don't be a pallet over here, and there's not a pallet over here, so he should die. I always loop them on that side because it makes them have to go down, and then they have to pick, you can just basically corral them into one area. So I'm gonna use my score trick pain resonance the first time I'm using this perk, so I can actually see what generator has the most progress. I heard someone screaming, it was David, I could be wrong, but I think it was David. As a result, we know where to go. If we see David, we know he is on the generator with the most progress, and we know which generator will have it once we go that direction. You can actually tell what direction the person is, but it's so far away sometimes from me, I just have a hard time doing it. Also, when I play Dead by Daylight and record videos, I don't have my headphones in, so yeah. I'm gonna go down here. And there's someone on this gen. I'm gonna kick it. It was probably David, to be honest. if I had to guess. Because the bathroom generator is really annoying. I thought he was behind the pallet because I'm like, where did he go? I don't see any scratch marks, but actually, I just don't know where he is at all. So I'm gonna try and go after someone else because I'm like, might as well. No point in staying here. And then I look at my drone is being touched. So I'm gonna become untenable and try and catch someone off guard. Hopefully, they come downstairs, and they did. Well, I thought I heard someone actually. Whatever it is. There's the Dwight. I think it's Dwight. No, that's not Dwight. That is David. Come on, David. That's so funny. This drone, of course, does not work correctly, but it's kind of a good thing in the situation because now if he tries to go over there, it's going to automatically scan him. But it's also bad because I don't like my drone like that. I'm going to put a drone right here. He's not going to drop the pallet, surprisingly, but he is going to go downstairs. I wish my drone could see people down those little grates, but they cannot. I'm going to get 360, kind of bad at the game, and then he's going to go towards this annoying room. I'm going to hit him. Now he's in a really bad position where he basically has to go through the window to survive, but he already knows that, so I'm going to try and bait it, but he does not go to the window, surprisingly, and instead he continues holding W, so I'm like, ew. Then he goes all the way around again, then I'm like, he can go to the window this time, and he does not, so I'm like, okay, I hate this map. I hate this map sometimes, by the way, because some of the loops are just impossible for Scrum Merchant to beat them, because Scrum Merchant can't scam people now, who are, what's it called, fast spawning. That's Jake right here. Jake's gonna go up this thing like usual, make him go up there, make him fall down. There we go. And then we're just gonna go back down and try and catch him later. It was kind of funny. I just don't like the fact that you can't scam people who fastball. It's just so dumb. Because like, the whole point of the killer is to make it so that way you can be an area denial, and you can't even deny areas anymore because you can't. Your power doesn't work. I hear them on the generator. One was injured. I'm gonna go after one of them. Luckily, it is the guy who actually was already injured. Jake might be in this room somewhere, and there he is. So I'm like, oh no. But Jake is bad at the game, so he misses me. And I should have known Jake was there, to be honest. Not really, I should have known. I knew Jake was there, but I purposely didn't care, and I just did it anyway. As you can see, Scorpion Pain Resonance worked on that generator, so I know that means that one has the most progress, which means, well, it had the most progress. It might not have it anymore. So now I'm going to try and go back over here towards this generator on the second floor because I want to see if someone's been working on it, but no one has. So now I see this drone right here is gone. I mean, someone's probably in the area working on the generator below it, which is fine by me. There's no one on this gen. I kicked it earlier. I'm going to go back down over here and try and kill whoever it is that unhooked them. They're healing right here. I'm gonna kill him. But then I'm like, you're right here. He has sprint burst. Let me just get you to use sprint burst. And there it is. He has sprint burst away towards the window. I'm pretty sure I can hit him before he goes in the window. And I do. But he does have sprint burst, and he has off the record, which sucks for me. So that means he's gonna have the endurance stats until for 80 seconds, which is really annoying. But I understand why, because they need it, to be honest. Right here, though, however, I'm unattainable, and this guy realized at the last second, but it's too late because he's gonna die. And there we go. Doesn't matter where you go, Scrum Merchant will always find you. So right here, we're gonna hook them, but they're doing all generators really, really fast, and I'm like, okay, this is not what I expected. Because I don't really have any agenda pins besides my Scorpion Pain Resonance, to be honest. But once I use that, it's kind of done. That's why I say I need more agenda pins to Scrum Merchant, and that's why I kind of like the Houndmaster better. Because not like better, as in I like her more. I like Scrum Merchant way more than Houndmaster, but I love Houndmaster too because Houndmaster can go search generators and see if people are on them with the dog, and also she can just move really fast across the entire map, making it much easier. Meanwhile, when I play Scrum Merchant, it feels like everyone's just gen rushing me, and I can't do anything about it because I can't use my power. Power does not work because it got nerfed, which sucks, but it's fine. Although other people complaining about Scrum Merchant, even though she literally got nerfed, is funny. This guy is not really aware that I have an unattainable side effect. Right here, I'm gonna try and hit this guy. He has sprint burst, but I know I can hit him before he makes it towards the window. As long as I'm not bad, so I'm gonna hit him. And then we're gonna go after David on the ground. I know he doesn't have any perk he can really use. I'm gonna kill the gen, and I'm going to grab him. I know he doesn't have the side strike because he had off the record, and also because of the fact that he took the generator. So he's gonna go on the hook, and one more hook, and he die. I was kind of hoping he was dead on hook actually, but he's not, so that sucks for us. Now we have to try and defend this weird 4-gen we have, where luckily for us the survivors did the closest gens. I'm hoping someone on the generator right here, but they're actually not. Instead, they're actually in this weird area right here, where I'm hoping I can scan someone, but nope, no scans for me, because if a survivor is in a rushed action, rather it's a action like that, I can't scan them, which makes no sense. So much fun. grab him, get back over here. And we're going to hook him on a Scourge Hook over here because we need to make sure we can get as many Scourge Hook pain resonances as possible. But I believe I already hooked him, maybe not him. I think it was Dwight. No, it was him. But he's dead on hook, so it's fine. Now I'm going to go after David, who's all dead on hook. We're going to use the untouchable side effect to go down here again. For some reason why it's been working every single time. So let's see if it works again. David's not on the generator, but this guy is right here. But he has the sprint burst, of course, so he's going to run for his life. This generator is a pallet right here. Yep, this area has the really annoying pallet. But luckily for me, he didn't go over here. So we're going to hit David, who is dead on hook, by the way. So we're going to try and kill him, but now he's going to go towards a double pallet area where the bathroom is, and I'm like, oh, well, there's no way I'm going to be down this guy. I'm his back. Then he's going to teabag for some reason, which is kind of funny. And then this other guy's going to try and protect him. I'm like, you do that. And now I was like, I'll go after you instead then, because I realized he'll have another pallet. There we go. And the reason why I switched target is because I want to get so many people injured as possible. Also, I was hoping I could hit him before he made it to the pallet, but he did not. Well, I could not. So right here, I'm going to try to become unattainable and kill someone, because I saw them go this way. So I'm like, where did he go? He's probably behind me, but there he is. Hit the wrong person. I want to kill that David, but not. I think it's the wrong David, actually, so that sucks for me. Or is that Dwight? I can never tell. I thought it was David. Yes, David. There's two Davids. There we go. I want to get stunned, sadly. And then, what's it called? God pallet. Break that pallet. Go back towards the generators. I'm going to hook that guy who I down because I realized that's more important. But then he gets rescued. I'm like, okay. So I'm going to go back over here. Hopefully from this angle, they won't notice me. And they're healing, but it's too late. And then the guy's like, I'm a body block. I'm like, you do that. But he's kind of like, you know, injured. Then the other guy, of course, has sprint burst. So I missed my hit because the game sucks and sprint burst is dumb. So I end up thinking I can hit him. And he's like, no, actually, you can't. So right here, I'm hoping there's a power right here, which there is not. But I'm in this room now, which you know how this room works. Basically, it's impossible to ever like hit someone right here. So I'm trying to get him cloud trap. I do. So now I'm like, okay, he can't really work on generators because he is going to be he's gonna have to min. So now that he has the min, I'm not gonna even go after him anymore. I'm gonna go back over here towards this gen. Hopefully catch someone off guard by being unattainable and they can't see me. And I actually was right. No sprint burst for you because you already used it. Now I'm gonna hook him. I should have killed the didn't probably, but it's fine. I do hear that noise. I mean, someone got claw trap. Well, someone who is claw trap is gonna be on the radar. Hook him right here. He should be dead. Perfect. Now we're gonna use our radar to see exactly where the guy is who we have claw trap. But first, we're gonna kill the gen. So where is that guy at? Put a drone right here. Right in front of me. But right above me. So hopefully he doesn't know where I'm coming from because he is... Yep, there we go. As I expected. Because he's oblivious, he doesn't know where I'm coming from. So he didn't know where I was. And as a result, we get a free down. And then the other guy left the game because he's like, you know what? I'm done. And it is so funny because it's like, why did you leave the game? Like, people really still hate Skull Merchant. Even though after the terrible nerf she got. Like, I don't understand. Like, okay. It's kind of funny because I haven't made a tier list video, like, ever for this game. But I've been seeing a lot of people make tier list videos for different killers. And I see Storm Merchant at the bottom. I don't think Storm Merchant is the worst killer in the game, to be completely honest. But there are times where it can feel like it. Because, like, you're literally playing and she just... Like, you're literally playing the game and then a killer, a survivor, fastballs something or drops a pallet or does any rush action and you just can't scan them. And you're like, what? It just feels so unfair because it's like, why is it that I can't scan you but every other power would work in that situation? Like, why is it so bad for Skull Merchant? You know, the girl who has to scan you 3 times? Like, I don't understand, but I guess when survivors cry, they get what they want. But then when people who actually know how the killer works plead for buffs and changes, they just get ignored. So it's kind of fun. But I guess that's the state of that right now. It's kind of funny, but I don't like complaining that much. But it's just like interesting how that works. But anyway, that was the second game. Go to the third game of the video so I can show you how good Skull Merchant really is, even though she got nerfed to the ground. Okay, for the last game, we're playing on Sanctum. This map is amazing, except for the fact that they made different variants of it, so it's not as good as I want it to be. But it's fine. It's a good map for Skull Merchant. Like usual, Corrupt Intervention is gonna block the further gens from us, so we can set up our web of drones. In this area. I don't know why I call it a web. I'm thinking about Hag, but it's like a web of traps, but it's a web of drones. So we're gonna put our drones everywhere in different locations, even though most of these locations are actually not really good, to be honest. But I'm putting them there because I'll put them somewhere. This girl sees me. I'm like, sprint burst? Nope, she just is there. So I'm like, okay, you can die. So because of course, of the perk we always have at the beginning of the game but never get to use, Hex Blood Favor, we are now gonna get a speed buff, and surprisingly she didn't drop that pallet, so I'm like, okay, he chose to die. Because of the speed buff we got, we actually decided to get her. That's the benefit of putting drones in locations first. Now you understand why we do that. That guy misses his flashlight save, and we're gonna hook this girl right here. Scream in my ears, got it. And now we're gonna go after the guy who literally just flashlighted us because he decided to work on the generator right next to us for some reason. That although a score trick, by the way, I hooked her on. So because of that reason, we should be able to make that generator start regressing, and hopefully not have like every single generator be completed. But as you can see, this one's at like 25%. We're gonna chase this guy who was on the generator. I'm gonna go around this log. It's kind of funny. I'm like, oh, maybe I can mind game the log, but it's not really a mind game. It's more like a random log. Then he's like, I'm gonna move faster. I'm like, okay. So as a result, I'm gonna have to scan him. I get my speed buff. It will last long enough to where hopefully I can catch him, but nah, it's gonna end right now. But luckily I have another drone. There we go. He gonna try and not get hit by it, but I'm like, nah. So I lose him because I turned left too quickly. So right here, I'm mind game my red stain, but instead he decides to just hide because he realizes he needs to just crouch or he's gonna get claw trapped and get double tapped. I saw a video, by the way, where people were complaining. They were like, if you ever get double tapped by a scrum merchant, it's literally your fault. And I'm like, yes. Because you have so much counterplay. It's called don't get hit by the drone. But for some reason, people find a way. So right here, I knew he wasn't going to vault the window, but I wasn't expecting him to go towards the pallet again. He's going to drop that. Sadly, because I already hit him, he is going to, what's it called? Because I already hit him, he is going to not be able to have blood paper again. But luckily, I can claw trap him. And I hear someone die, and I'm like, what? Why is she dead? And I was confused, like, how did Claudette die? Y'all, like, no one rescued her. It was a really weird game. Like, I literally don't understand why no one rescued her for some reason, so they just let her die on the hook. So, good game for me, I guess. And then this guy's gonna give up because he's like, it's not fun of playing anymore. I literally am not gonna win. I'm like, yes. So, yeah. Which is a really good, really weird game. But because of this, if you stuck to the end of this video and you are guys that's smart, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And also, I've been talking about some of the future things of the channel. I thought about making a Discord server. I still plan on doing that. I finally finished my annoying college work I had to do for one of my classes. So because of that reason, I am now in a position where I can upload more consistently and also make more videos. What is the reason why this video is posted in the first place? But yeah, that girl died on the hook for some reason because no one rescued her. Not even because she wanted to die on the hook. She literally got not rescued. He's gonna drop the power for some reason, losing the speed buff he got from getting hit. Hopefully I can catch him, but the game's like, no, you cannot. So as a result, we're gonna end up having to chase him even longer. And I'm just gonna fast forward to the end because what ends up happening is I hook this guy, and then the last girl is like, please don't kill me, and I'm like, sure. And then I end up letting her live, and then I end up killing him. That's literally what ends up happening. So yeah, I was gonna fast forward to the end of the game because you know I'm gonna win this game. It's already at 5 gens already, and the Scar Merchant, even though she's bad, people still find a way to give up or not rescue their teammate. It's so funny. Or send me a hate mail. But like I said before, if you enjoy, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Have a nice day.